Welcome to day 5 of purging my parents' entire house so they don't become hoarders, where today we encounter boom boom diffusions, counting with friends, and monkey statues. Today we are diving into the tutoring room. We were in the middle of cleaning one of the guest bedrooms yesterday, but my dad is a tutor, and this is the only day he takes off from seeing students, so we had to jump at the opportunity. We start the morning getting rid of the boom boom box. You remember, right? The one we found on day 2 that can go off at any moment because it has cans of leaking ethanol? Well, thankfully today, the city is taking all hazardous waste, and on the way back I found out they give away free compost and mulch. Future project alert. Now I present to you the tutoring room. It is very cluttered with boxes and files everywhere, so we gotta up the learning environment for the kiddos. But also, my gosh, this man must swear by Kleenex for his students. Getting this full box shows passion. So we found a perfect new home for them right here on the new personal care shelf, also from day 2's purge. Now, in the name of storage, this filing cabinet is interesting. My mom wants it gone because it is a big clunky eyesore that has seen better days, but my dad does need a space to put all his paperwork. I'm really excited to repurpose these 2 posters that were tucked away in other rooms because the walls in here are bare, but I knew they could really shine in the tutoring room. But not as good as this man's brand loyalty. Look at this whiteboard marker game. My man said it's expo or nothing. But these are just the tip of the iceberg of writing utensils found in this room. How many writing utensils do you think you own in your entire house? Because in this room alone, my dad owns 2 permanent markers, 24 regular markers, 25 crayons, 26 highlighters, 36 colored pencils, 75 pens, 119 whiteboard markers, and 154.5 pencils. Yes, 0.5, that little guy has no eraser. For everyone counting at home, that equals a total of 461.5 writing utensils in a single room. That is too many. In other news, we were able to knock out 2 more handoffs today. One for assorted pillows and another for assorted wall decorations. Now listen. Things always have to get worse before they get better, and this room right now is looking pretty bad. One thing of note is there is an extra bookshelf that is in here now. My dad had the genuinely brilliant idea to take the one that was in one of the guest rooms because he needed it, and it allowed the guest room to have a lot more space because books didn't need to be in there in the first place. This was huge for the tutoring room because it now allowed a table that was being used for shelving to actually be the table students do schoolwork on, and it gives my dad the same shelving he's had while also getting new designated spots for his books because my dad tutors K through 12, meaning he has to hold a lot of books like the foot book and a lot of books like algebra and trigonometry super review. But all the rearranging did lead to this current clutter, but we gotta trust the vision. You know what I don't trust? This. Why is this allowed in my parents' house when they are sleeping? Hold on. I think I get it now. And with that new understanding, I now deem this room purged. I'm really proud of this one because there was an added pressure that today was basically it to work on it. But now there is open space so you don't feel cramped when you're trying to learn. Everything is nicely lined up on the back wall, which is much more visually pleasing. And look at the filing cabinet. It was moved to the opposite side of the room to allow better flow into the rest of the house, and now it blends into the wall so nicely. I think the space looks great for now. But do you guys have any interior design ideas for this room? I want to pimp this place out for them, so I'm all ears.